Welcome to the Speaking Your Brand podcast. This is your host, AI Carol. Let's talk about something that trips up a lot of speakers. Should you memorize your speech or use notes? Here's my honest take. You don't need to memorize your speech word for word, but you do need to know your material inside and out. Think of it like this. Have you ever told a friend a story that you've shared a dozen times? You didn't need a script. You didn't forget the key details. You just told it with emotion, confidence, and ease. That's the kind of connection you want with your audience. Not reciting, not reading, but engaging. Years ago, I had a client who wrote out her entire 40-minute keynote, every single word, brilliant content, perfectly crafted. The problem? It sounded like she was reading, and the audience felt it. She was so focused on remembering the exact phrasing that the energy was lost. When we worked together to shift her approach, we focused instead on anchoring her talk around her key points and personal stories. Her delivery transformed. She felt free and confident. And most importantly, the audience responded. They laughed, they leaned in, and they remembered her message. So if you're debating between memorizing and using notes, here are a few things to consider. First, outline your talk instead of writing a full script. Break your content into key points, stories, and transitions. Think of these as your anchors, your roadmap, so you always know where you are and where you're going. Second, practice telling, not reading your stories. These are what bring your message to life. When you know your stories, your framework, and your examples, your talk doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. And third, if you want to use notes, keep them minimal. A note card with bullet points or a lightweight outline on a podium, just enough to jog your memory, not enough to distract you. Remember, your job isn't to be perfect, it's to be present. You're there to lead, to connect, and to share something meaningful, and your audience doesn't need a flawless script. They need your voice, your story, and your message. You've got this. If you want support creating and practicing your talk in a way that feels authentic and powerful, head over to speakingyourbrand.com to find out how you can work with us. And don't forget to follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify so you get more honest, actionable strategies to grow your confidence and impact as a speaker. This on-demand episode was generated by AI using Carol Cox's AI voice clone, trained on Speaking Your Brand content. Thanks for listening.